I'm protecting my church, yeah, what about you? First reigning queen, and I'm up in the stew. Royalty my whole life, and I actually rule. Most titles of any monarch in history, yeah, what could you do? Gotta drink after me, with a side of some food. You don't go by the rules, you down 100 men, and you looking a fool. You just wanna be rich, you did not kingship. Only child, and I took out a few Spain ships. Most hated in history by the Irish, but they ain't no fool. They see you not as cool, and they see it for you. So I suggest, when you talking to me, you wild too. You was just talking to
My name is King Henry V3, up against my greatest foe. I haven't got no game, book your seats and here we go. My life was the most interesting, I'm a king of all sorts. Got too many wives, I play them like a sport. Split off from the Catholics, taking charge like I'm a pope. Now we part of Anglicans, let me divorce my 24 years of marriage to my first ever wife. Her name was Catherine of Aragon, the love of my life. But she could not produce a son, so I wished her farewell and married Anne Boleyn, who was killed for casting spells. 1 week later, Jane Samar becomes my lady queen. She died from birthing our son. You know what this means. 1 wife, 2 wife, 3rd wife down. Divorced, beheaded, died. Who finna take the crown? Went through 3 to 6 wives like y'all go through fits. Easier to forget 'em when I don't give 2 rips. Moved through the next 3, one after the other. At least my 2 daughters had an heir of a brother. I had 3 successful kids, all died a natural death. Ivan beat his daughter, killed her baby, took its breath. He killed his favorite son like he didn't even care. What you gonna do without a boy to be an heir? Heard you raped girls and killed animals, so you got the name of Ivan the Terrible. Or is that what they say? You started war and the plague had us at an all-time low. Killed 60,000 people, that's why you'll always be below.
Bloody Mary on the track.
Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake. Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake. Hey, look. Is that Cromwell? Why's he here? I don't think he's doing very well. Killed hundreds of men for surrendering. Not a very good idea to kill a king. Leading only for the money is a no. Not my fault that you can be the most powerful. When I pull up to be queen, you be filled with jealousy. Your accusation's low-key, why you such a phony? Send a letter to the fam saying, sis, guess what? Cromwell's campaign killed 500,000 victims. All this power and glory you can look, don't touch. Don't be killing innocent people when you know what's up. Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake. Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake.
Bloody Mary on the track.
Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake. Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake. Hey, look. Is that Cromwell? Why's he here? I don't think he's doing very well. Killed hundreds of men for surrendering. Not a very good idea to kill a king. Leading only for the money is a no. Not my fault that you can be the most powerful. When I pull up to be queen, you be filled with jealousy. Your accusations low key. Why you such a phony? Send a letter to the fam saying, sis, guess what? Karma's campaign killed half a million victims. All this power and glory you can look, don't touch. Don't be killing innocent people when you know what's up. Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake. Yes, it's me, Mary. I'm the real bloody queen. If you mess with me, I'll cut your head off clean. Think I play dirty? A little more than you can take. If you're Protestant, I'll have you burnt at the stake.
I'm Louis 14, I won't go unseen. Took on the throne at age of 5. Everyone bows when I arrive. I had the longest reign. If you think you're any better than me, you must be insane. When you left, I bet everyone was glad. You beat your own son to death. I mean, how could you even be a good dad? I don't want to hear you rap, so don't waste your breath. You made people pay to have a beer. That is honestly mad weird. You know I'm a ladies' man and you're just a fan. I think now it's time that you learn your place, especially with that hideous face. Why you gotta be so aggressive? You cut people's heads off and put them on display. Now that ain't very impressive. You killed your own son, you made your wife a nun. All in all, I think you're done.
I'm King Henry, King of England. You might know me from my wives, but I can tell it's all my life. Who can imagine having 6,500 handguns? Well, I can because I own every one. Being known for being terrible, I've been straight up unrepairable. Dagger in your own castle, your aim was like a safe castle. Unsteady, unready, uncanny. Stable, opulent, canny. Soon catch me doing a massacre, but Ivan straight up a curtain. I'm a straight 6'2" with Ivan, he just can't compute. Ivan has a drinking habit, he just looks like a maggot. Married 8 times, y'all need to look between the lines. I'm sorry, I wrote a book, Ivan needs a better outlook. I increased the size of the Navy, Ivan's vision is getting wavy. I gave my life a line, Ivan straight up always lying. Ivan is murdering his son, I am always number one.
Elizabeth the First, yeah, I'll never be the worst. An independent queen, and I never need a king. The glorious queen is here to sing. Philip, you're a pain, and you're going down with Spain. Built a strong nation, saved England from invasion. Philip, married son's girlfriend, is there an explanation? You lost your son's trust, now he's trust. Cousin, your wife, she gave life. Will he die? Because you lie? Crusty, fussy, bad, tarnished. No. I'm not mean. I'm your queen. God, gold, and glory. Girlfriend, is there an explanation? You lost your son's trust. Now the crust. Now he's crushed. Sorry.
Where are we starting? Oh my god.
So hard, you guys. Okay, ready? Oh, I don't want to hide behind it. Wait, I have a ring.
Hurry!
Okay.
Big Pete on the mic. I'm Peter the Great. Everyone's heard, probably because I founded St. Petersburg. In case you forgot, I'm the Emperor of Russia and you really need a shusha. I'm 7 feet tall and I wouldn't want to brawl. You smell so bad you make my skin crawl. Your legs got gout and it makes you pout. While you're out frowning, I'm saving my boys that are drowning. Speaking of water, I built the whole Navy in the same time it took you to have a baby. Boy, why you so cocky? I'll blow up your country like it's Nagasaki. And don't get me started, you smell like you farted. You're 5'4" and you look like a toy in a department store. I get no special treatment. Maybe that's why I can win a disagreement. I'm a qualified surgeon, and somehow you can say you're not a virgin. Now that I got you to pout, Big P out.
You bet you had all the money with 1.4 million, but I got 4.6 trillion.
And known as the Sun King, and you're 4 pounds of black urine ain't got nothing on me. Having an affair with your best friend's wife, maybe you should become more aware. I'm over here with all of my mistresses, but at least I'm not with my best friend's wife, for instance. All you've been doing this season, I've been ushering the golden ages while pleasing. My name is Oliver Year, but all you all is too tall. Everyone said I had to follow my ways while you just had bodies being displayed. 77 years too long, and my story's still going on. How old were you?
52.
That's clearly too long for you. You couldn't even finish your last sentence, you unworthy hog. I transformed the monarchy and you put your dumb brother to rule your army. I put an end to religion. You put an end to 1,000 people's life. The beard you brought doesn't make me feel weird. I am the best wrath of God. I appear.
I protected my church, yeah, what about you? First reigning queen, and I'm up in the stoop. Royalty my whole life, and I actually rule. Most titles of any monarch in history, yeah, what could you do? Gotta drink after me, with a side of some food. You don't go by the rules, you down 100 men, and you looking a fool. You just wanna be rich, you the not kingship. Only child, and I took it a few Spain ships. Most hated in history by the Irish. But they ain't no fool, they see you not as cool, and they see you for you. So I suggest, when you talking to me, you wild too, you was just talking to.
My name is King Henry V3, up against my greatest foe. Ivan got no game, book your seats and here we go. My life was the most interesting, I'm a king of all sorts. Got too many wives, I play them like a sport. Split off from the Catholics, taking charge like I'm a pope. Now we part of Anglicans, let me divorce my 24 years of marriage to my first ever wife. Her name was Catherine of Aragon, the love of my life. But she could not produce a son, so I wished her farewell and married Anne Boleyn, who was killed for casting spells. 1 week later, Jane Samar becomes my lady queen. She died from birthing our son. You know what this means. 1 wife, 2 wife, 3rd wife down. Divorced, beheaded, died. Who finna take the crown? Went through 3 to 6 wives like y'all go through fits. Easier to forget them when I don't give 2 rips. Move through the next 3, one after the other. At least my 2 daughters had an heir of a brother. I had 3 successful kids, all died a natural death. Ivan beat his daughter, killed her baby, took his breath. He killed his favorite son like he didn't even care. What you gonna do without a boy to be an heir? Heard you raped girls and killed animals, so you got the name of Ivan the Terrible. Or is that what they say? You started war and the plague had us at an all-time low. killed 60,000 people, that's why you'll always be below.
The Philippines were named after me, don't mess with me, I'm most Catholic king. You had no man's a feather life while I sit on my throne with all 4 wives. You lived a virgin, don't die a virgin, your girl were you ever research. The guy you love don't know your name, there was a spark, not even a flame, yeah the ladies love me. They said they're lucky to be with thee, I am a handsome fella, while you're treated like Cinderella. Father called you a disappointment, maybe you need some baby ointment. You watched your mother get beheaded, that's why your childhood was so dreaded. My father taught me to be the best, but your father wasn't ever impressed. I ruled and ruled over the empire.
Was king during the golden age but never got tired.
You enjoyed bear baiting, while art and music was what I was making. The Pope declared you illegitimate, that's I guess quite a predicament. You were imprisoned by your own stepsister, didn't know you needed a pet sitter. You had your own cousin killed, your duties as a witch were fulfilled. I protected Rome from being overtaken, embraced the Spanish culture and was never shaken.
You know who made it.
Louis the 14th, I tower over you, you know good 5-foot wench. Even from up here, I still smell that wretched stench. No matter how high your heels, you're still short of my Instagram reels. You know I scale my black, they call me Shaq, you know that's a fact. Why you look like a girl? Come on girl, give me a twirl. You look like you never even grew. Hold up, what gender are you? You look like you don't have a clue. It's not 2022. Too bad you never showered. It's probably why you smell like a coward. God, I built up for Davies. You can't even handle your babies. You don't have a moment with crowning. I saved my soldiers from drowning. You had a war for each tooth. That's only 3 and that's truth. Your sister thinks you're a phoner. That's why she's always loving my personality.
I was the first woman ruler, which surely makes me cooler. I helped the English Navy win. You just keep making sense. You locked your son in his room. Yeah, he couldn't even leave until he starved himself. Yeah. Then he couldn't even breathe. You married your son's only girlfriend, so let's not pretend you were very good dad until the very end. I helped unify the country versus foreign enemies. Now I think it's time for you to think more fundamentally. I was an independent woman, don't need no man. When it comes to you, no, I'm not a big fan. If we're talking about wives, yeah, you had about a dozen. And let's not forget, one of them was your cousin. You caused Spain to lose all your money. And you really think that's funny? Cause in reality, all your decisions are super crummy. You should take it from me, try to provide more stability. Otherwise, king, you will no longer be. In the very end, I left my people with the gift. A strong and powerful country, are you catching my rift? So try and be more like me and you really might see how easily ruling a country really can be.
Just waking up in the palace, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today smells kinda odd. I'm the pearl of the king and pretty much a god. Worked hard for this throne, yeah, I've been through a lot. Every day when I walk through the bedroom door, I hope I can get pregnant or this bloodline's no more. I gotta go get some Protestant shot, won't quit till the religion is stopped. If you say Bloody Mary 3 times, what will it do? Looking in the mirror, I'm right behind you. Everything was alright, until I knew I couldn't have a child. That gave me quite a fright. Because of Elizabeth's queen, I'll turn in my grave. You can't give the crown to a stupid redhead knave. You mess with me and you're in trouble. I gone through all your trauma, probably double. I've heard around town all the news is buzzing that you've been sleeping around with people and your cousin. Which that's a little weird to me too. Is that a cool thing y'all in Ireland do?
It's your boy, they call me Sun King. The mistresses love me cause I got all this bling. But not you, Mary, cousin gave you that ring. So let's get right into this thing. Most powerful king, reigned for 77 years too. That's 72 years longer than you. Father cheated on your mom while you were a child. Maybe that's why you turned out so wild. Don't you know, you killed hundreds of your people. Now if you ask me, that's really lethal. Over 280 if you wanna be precise. The things you did, yeah, not very nice. Here am I'm an absolute ruler. Everything revolves around me, sounds cooler. You, on the other hand, burned your people at the stake. If you're supposed to be queen, I'd call that pretty fake. When I was a king, they call me strong-willed. Now, I don't think I'd like a queen who killed. My father made wings. What did your dad create? A whole lot of kids and a whole lot of hate. Hard to hear, you can't speak to your mother or even be able to have a little brother. During my reign, France's power's on top. Now looks like yours is about to drop. Oh wait, you had no heir? How about you just grow a pair? I don't even think this rap battle is fair.
Hey Peter the Great, let's start this off straight. Heard you have bladder issues, I could never relate. Pee in your pants, wait, never mind you can't. Your bladder was blocked, I bet that made you rant. Killed your own kid for not obeying. That makes you sound crazy, you better not go slaying. You killed your wife's lover, wait, wasn't she your cousin? Either way she cheated on you with probably a dozen. My succession to be queen, it really wasn't hard. I'm still remembered, you're just a disregard. I defeated my enemies, the best a ruler could do. I never killed anyone, psych that wasn't true. My go-to drink is a Bloody Mary. It's everyone's fave, not a personal choice. It's the first queen of power, don't make me raise my voice. Now watch my legacy tower, how I'm sick of these boys. I will never be forgotten, and for this I'm glad. Wait, who was I roasting? This is pretty sad. It ain't easy to remember Peter the Bad.
I'm Philip the second one. I never liked war, so I didn't hold a gun.
I'm a lover of books and my daughters too. Elizabeth had no one and my boo-hoo.
I ruled and reigned during the golden age. All you did was just try to engage.
You lost all your hair. Doing what? Chilling in your chair?
You had a ton of lovers but still died a virgin.
All you were doing was sitting in your pain.
Mommy and Daddy ruled Portugal, and people didn't think you looked proportional.
Yeah, I got all my territories particularly forward. Some may say that I'm just like Thor.
I dislike war, so I try to keep the peace. I be wearing silk and all you got is fleece.
Your mother was a witch, so you were deemed illegitimate.
This is all I gotta say. Thanks for the acknowledgement.
I'm Philip II, my power's from heaven. My country, Spain, yeah, I represent it. Holy Catholic Church, you know I defend it. Fought off those heretics up in the Netherlands. Then I married your sis. I was the King of England for a bit. Now Mary's passed on. You come out your room and you're taking the throne. I heard you're a Protestant, dissident, heretic, ooh. But you know, my God is good, I guess you can still repent. And you told me no. Man, I understand. I'll leave you alone. But I'll be right back, cause I will not quit till I got your throne. Heard you wanna rule without no king. Man, have you ever heard of such a crazy thing? And your red hair, how do you plan on producing an heir? Yeah. England's right for the taking. I'm swooping in and I'll be saving the people from this despicable Protestant lie that you've been selling. I think it's about time to switch up the politics. I'm gonna turn your peeps into Catholics. So I cut down all the trees, then I made the world's biggest flea. Yeah, Elizabeth could never handle my feet. My word to your parliament, go tell your queen to give up her seat. Yo, I'm on a mission, saving the church, yeah, no way you win. Take you off your perch, yeah, we will defeat you. Viva. Phil may have been your most Catholic queen, but last time I checked, you didn't do anything, Queen Elizabeth. Ruling by herself, she don't need no man. Proposed to a lot cause they want her hand. Leading countries into battle while you can't even buy some cattle. I survived assassin attempts, you can't even make it in a tent. First female ever to rule alone. You can't use the bathroom if your wife isn't home. You had to make your own son suffer while I cut my cousin's head off and ate it for supper. Yeah, the things you did weren't very nice. Now I think it's time for you to pay the price, Queen Elizabeth. I'll be out here speaking Irish, French, and Spanish, while your rap be sounding very blandish. I'm over here staying fair while you're over there having affairs. Stepping up to the throne when my almost sister died, you can't even eat peppers without wiping your eyes. Sometimes I get lonely sitting by myself in my throne, but then I look at you and I'm glad I'm alone.
Hey Zay, hurry up.
I'm the one and only, I never get lonely. A force to be reckoned with, Philip II with 44 years down under my belt. Kept the king, there was no compromise. Shooting down the Protestants, it was downsized. I'm a point at any you, not gonna empathize. I know what you're about to say, you locked your son cause he didn't obey. And I know you're right, he had to repay. Now he's 6 feet under, starting to decay. But it's not so bad because I got his girl, and now I'm about to give her one of my pearls. While we're speaking of disobeying, that's what the Pope was saying when you're displaying how you're the next best thing to come. But people try to kill you for some realm. Because of both of your moms just being murdered, you couldn't trust men, so you had to prefer to not having kids to take the throne, which also means that you died alone. I'm the one to expand our reign. You talk like you ain't got a brain. You killed your cousin, how do you feel? When she passed away, did she squeal? You protect her at the Catholic Church. To real, I bet you had to research. I live to be 72. Keep holding on, maybe you'll pull through.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm banging is Ivanicious. Ivan is the grandson of Ivan the Great. I'm obviously superior, I was born in reality. You should see me, you can't beat me. I ain't easy, I ain't cheesy. I have reasons why I rage. My emotions come and go like seasons. Ivanicious, but I'm not malicious. And if I was ambitious, all this would be auspicious. I tell them wishes that makes them stop. And then be crying down the block just to steal my stock. So Ivanicious. I'm so Ivanicious. People are only gonna remember you for being a wife-killing, smelly, egomaniac fat man with zero redeeming qualities.
Oh, I just took you down, taking you to the ground. Give me that, I'll take that, your little precious crown. Yes, I used to be a farmer, but you're a bench warmer, known as the hard head. Since I've never lost a battle, your skull is enormous, looking like a steak. Burn lots of Protestants, making me offended. I love my fellow Protestants, sorry, but that's not impressive since you are no contestant, known for staying in the battle, while you sit on the sidelines, going to go tattle. I'll execute you just like I did to Charles I. There's no point in running, just get in the hearse. Speaking of numbers, weren't you engaged twice as a kid and you still couldn't keep a mister? Even had to imprison your own sister. Bloody Mary, more like Bloody Mary your cousin. Kids are scared of you while parents just drink you. Got betrothed more times than you even spoke to your own father. Sad life? Sorry, but your actions are trife. Always last, even with all his daughters. May you lose your mind like that territory in France. May you wish you died like your sorry marriage did. I never lost a battle. Simply just don't lose. All you're doing is making me amused. Couldn't get pregnant, looking like a dude. Probably why you're still single. I just devoured you like a Pringle.
Sorry.
Take the L. Cromwell out.
Make way for the king.
Get up prudent. You could learn a few things, could call you my student. Got 20/20 vision. You can't pick a husband. You can't make a decision. Broke your mate's finger. I'm a saint. You're just a sinner. I'm a winner. Invited your cousin out to dinner. They say I'm easy on the eyes. No real hell. This ain't no disguise. My power is rising to the ceiling. You can't even catch a feeling. I'm a stud, you got wish blood. Beheaded your cousin, wise, your dad got a dozen. You got teeth like a villain, your castle's like a prison. I'm a physician, can't see your black teeth. I ain't tripping. Always watching Bill baiting cause you can't stop hating. Unification is what I'm facing. Your legacy should be stuck in a painting. No hell, no hell. Until your sister died, you were just a spare. Cool your hot head, I'm God sent. This battle will not end until you're in a coffin. I'm the most important in Spanish history. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have your little factory. It's funny you died at 69. No one cried when you were passing by. Hey.
Your riches. Without them, you're just another one of them riches. Your power. Your throne is just a chair in a tower. How can you rape your sister's advisor and still be czar? Take that crown off, you're just bizarre. I know that some of y'all atheist people may not understand, but I translated the Bible, yeah, pen in hand. Took the liberty to terrify your state. You and your army killed 60k Russians and you still think you ate. You rebranded the world as a Russian one. Too bad you pumped your air with a shotgun. The way you worked is out of date. Go call for help from your other playmate. Man for his pursuit of girls and gold. You know how the lyrics are just ice cold. I was never found especially loyal to my wives, but I still love my Henry. Yeah, my legacy still survives.
Mary, nah, your name should be a wreck, cause ain't nothing going your way. Bloody thirsty air and a bloody trench. What's with your name anyway? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, bloody. Saying rituals like the witch you are. Haunted living, we got you too much child. Old Ironside, yeah, that's my name. Well, that's what my people say. No battle lost, leaving you with nothing to gain. Founder of England, and loyal to family while you over there in bed with your cousin. Caring for my soldiers, reaching a greater dream. Freedom of religion, yeah, that's a real thing. Sitting on your high horse throne, ruling a kingdom that wasn't even yours. People wanted me to be their king, but I got better plans, leaning on land and sea, taking the Scots and Irish to war. What you doing? Just dying on your short-lived throne.
Ready? Probably like that. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
It's done.
you got killed, yeah, you were caught lacking. Little Dino, Queen Lizzie always stays packing. Couldn't keep a wife, so you took your son's princess. For 42 years, everybody was in distress. You put Spain in pain for no gain, that's not very big brain. Everybody tell me you can't keep yourself sane. I would pee on your grave. Heard you died with a knife. I'm about to stab your wife. Oh wait, you had 4. Probably kept them to do your chores. I defeated the Spanish Armada in 1588. You just got served. Here's your dinner plate. Heard your reign's done. I'ma stomp on your son. I didn't think anything could get worse, but it looks like your forehead could burst. You said you were active but not very lean. Your head looks like a garbanzo bean. I'm one of the most educated women on my tongue. Me ever even getting compared to you should be a crime. I flourished the economy, making England a world power. This is the end of Queen Lizzie's rap. You just got devoured. People know me as the Sun King, cause people revolve me all day. I got that territory named after me. You reigned for 43, while I almost on a number 73. Peter the Great, being king wasn't your fate. Your brother House's fate, you grew up a little late. You put a tax on a beard, Peter they feared. You had killed your own son just so you could be outdone. I lived till 77, I was a gift from heaven. People died trying to impress me. What else would have wanted from me?
Kill son, that was terrible. Go get a life. Yours is miserable. I introduced the Bible in English. You were very foolish. Killing animals is not a good way to have fun. Go somewhere else. You are a bum. Your beard looks unbearable. I guess that's why they call you Ivan the Terrible. I was an academic weapon. You had a wacky perception. I hunted in my free time while you did a lot of crime. You couldn't keep a wife, and I had an amazing life. Imagine getting an architect blinded. You had your friendship bounded. I'm really sorry about your dead dad, but you were never ever read. So many accomplishments I had. What about you? All you were was bad.